Thanks for closing up, mate. I just had one quick question. It's no big deal. So just give me a call when you get a chance.
So where is he?
Who?
Oh, don't give me the poker face. Save it for your next mark. It's obvious Luke is back.
You've seen Luke?
No, but I've seen the empty scotch bottles, and it's not the cheap stuff. Who else would drink me out of house and home?
Can I come in?
What's this about?
I just wanted to let you know that it's official. Due to conflict of interest, I'll be taking myself off Claudia's murder investigation. I'll be turning over all of the evidence and my notes to another detective. And that includes the name of a witness that I've turned up. The night Claudia disappeared, the storm flooded Kate Howard's pool. Somebody had to let the pool guy in at 3 a.m. Maxie. You're not saying anything. Can't say I'm surprised.
I'm listening.
Maxie had a front row seat at the Corinthos gates. She would have been able to see anyone who came or went. Now, of course, she says she didn't see anyone, but we both know she's lying. I didn't press Maxie, but I did list her in my report as a potential witness, and the next detective is not going to go so easy on her. They'll bring Mac in, and it's only going to be a matter of time before Maxie says what she knows.
Why are you telling me this?
Maybe I've come to realize that I've judged you unfairly about a lot of things. Board meeting.
Of course.
Look, I meant what I said. You're with Lucky, and I want to honor that.
I know you're going to be here at least a couple times out of the week for meetings. I mean, we're bound to run into each other.
I could always take the stairs instead.
All 6 floors.
Yeah, it's good for the heart. Elizabeth, I don't want to put you in a position that makes it even more difficult for you. I said I would keep my distance, and if that means me resigning my seat on the board, then that's what I'm willing to do. But you need to tell me what you need.
Ethan, this place has been empty for a week. The only customer we've had is Mike Corbin, and he hasn't been back in 2 nights. Step out from behind the bar, please.
What, you think I've been quaffing your spirits? Look, I may sample the stock on occasion, but it is only for quality control. Look, what do you want me to do? Walk a straight line, touch my finger to my nose while standing on 1 foot. See, I'm sober as a judge.
And you would know, as acquainted with judges as you are.
Your questioning of my character wounds me deeply.
Ethan, come on. It is obvious that Luke has found his way home.
Luke's not one to reappear without a grand entrance.
He's the master of stealth when he has something to hide.
He's been dropping hints about a coming storm for quite some time now. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't want to wait around to watch it hit.
You give him too much credit. He's not that sensitive.
Even when it comes to his own kids. Hey, thanks for coming. Is this a bad time? Let me guess. It's about Dominic, isn't it?
It's complicated.
Well, it always is.
It's really complicated.
Sorry, can I help?
No, thank you. The last time you got between me and Dominic, you and Lucky beat him up and left him bleeding on a pool table. I think if my problem has a solution, it's going to take a little more subtlety.
I am the epitome of finesse.
Well, I actually have some good news. I am going to be the godmother to Jocelyn Jax.
Oh, is that Carly and Jax's little tater-tot? Congratulations. They couldn't have made a wiser choice.
Thank you.
So I guess I should tell you why I called. I don't know how to bring it up. It's not really my place.
Well, it's probably better if you just say it.
I think Lucky's been drinking. His substance abuse predates my arrival in the Chuckles. I was under the impression he had a permanent seat on the wagon.
What makes you think that he was drinking?
Well, Lucky showed up here a few nights ago, and we talked for a bit. I had to go, so he told me he'd close up. The next morning, I come in, and there's an empty bottle of scotch.
Well, is Dad back?
That's what Tracy thinks, but I haven't seen any signs of our proud patriarch. The very next night, then, Lucky comes back, asks to be left alone, and sure enough...
There's another bottle of scotch.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, if Luke has returned, you know, I don't see why he'd hide his drinking, you know. He's always made such a show of it.
Yeah, you're right.
I thought about talking to Lucky myself, but we're not exactly close.
I'll talk to him.
Thank you. Attending bar, I've seen my fair share of addicts, you know, but I can usually tell who's serious about recovery and who's not. Lucky was committed. Yeah.
Well, thank you for telling me. I mean, you could have looked the other way.
Well, what kind of brother does that?
You're wondering why I would tell you the identity of a witness that might help make a capital case against Sonny, right? It's because I trust you, Jason. A lot more than some people.
Are you okay?
Something different here?
Yeah, everything is.
Yeah. Everything. I did a little redecorating myself lately. Look, I came down on you pretty hard for what happened with Franco and, you know, for your choice to save Sam instead of my sister, but after cooling down, I realized that you did the best you could with what was an impossible situation.
That was more than fair of you.
You know, like when you do a crime scene, you try to look at it from all the angles, like the Front Street shooting. I mean, I looked at it up close. I went down the street, into the alley. I got down on the ground. I went up onto the roofs. Because you don't see things from just one point of view. You're gonna miss. You're gonna miss what's right in front of you.
Do you want to talk about something?
Oh, I'm off the case, remember? This isn't an official visit. I was just giving you an example. I could give you another one, like what happened with Jake.
What about Jake?
Oh, we've already talked about all the lies and secrets that you and Elizabeth kept, possible motivations, but in the end, you were the one. You had to give up your son. Elizabeth and I couldn't make it work. You know, we were a disaster, and you and Jake were collateral damage.
You deserve to know the truth. I should have told you.
Elizabeth told you not to, though. And when the woman you love tells you to do something, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to say no.
I can't regret Jake.
Oh, of course not. Of course. I don't either.
Yeah, Elizabeth cared for me. But she never stopped loving you. I don't think she ever will.